Hello everybody, welcome to Boston. It is February 1st, 2021, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, -1 Celsius. I am at the State Street MBTA station and we are expecting snow in Boston any minute now. In fact, even my weather app says it is snowing. It was snowing about half an hour ago, but the snow did not come yet. I think in about another half an hour or so, the snow should start to come down in Boston. But for those of you who are joining me right now, I'm a native New Yorker. I'm visiting Boston for the week. And funny that I come up here, you would think that it's up more north from New York City, that there'll be more snow because it's colder, but there's no snow here yet. We are expecting about 12 to 14 inches in Boston, I think. Oh, I see some flurries. There's some flurries coming down, but I did check out a few pictures and videos from New York City, where I'm from, and right now there's about a good like 6 to 8 inches on the ground already, at least. But this is Boston. No snow just yet, but maybe later. Denasia, you got more than 2 feet of snow last night in New York. Wow. So I should be expecting snow soon. But anyway, this is the Old South Meeting House of Boston with the clock tower at top. You got Shake Shack here at Harvard Place and Milk Street. Degree 68. There's no snow yet, but it's coming to Boston. Not as much as New York City though. This snow that's on the ground right here was already existing from a previous storm. But this is Boston, folks. I'm right in the downtown area. Thank you, Timothy England, for the 99 cents super chat. Albert Sancho asking if I'll be walking to Cambridge as well. No, not in this walk, I think. I do need to adjust this camera a little bit. There we go. This is Washington Street and Franklin Street.
Yeah, like after all that.
JL saying Boston usually gets whooped in the snow. Yes, no snow up here as of yet. I'm walking along Washington streets. I think I'll head over to let's see, maybe this way here. Washington and Franklin. I'll go up Franklin and then I'll head up to the Beacon Hill neighborhood. That'll be my plan. Certainly is windy. Actually, these directions say that I'm headed that way. I should go up this street here. Sorry folks, I don't live here. I have to rely on navigation apps to get me places. John PS30 saying it's 2 feet in Coney Island so far. Oh my goodness. Makes me wonder what would have happened if I would have stayed in New York City and made a live stream over there. But regardless, I'm here in Boston now. We're still going to be getting snow in Boston, so I'm not really missing out on too much, I think. Kevin Wusani, you liked my Chinatown video. Oh, thank you very much. Vignesh S, was I watching the New York City walking show? I was. I definitely was. But here I am now in Boston. We should be expecting snow soon. But we're headed over to the Beacon Hill neighborhood, where maybe we'll see the first signs of this major nor'easter coming to Boston soon. Eric Goings, no, New York City is before Boston for the snowfall. Not sure what intersection this is. This is, I think, Franklin I was on, and Park. Kind of hard to see with this wreath in the way. Park Street, I believe. This kind of looks familiar to me. Oh! Let's go this way. There's the Boston Police, if you're interested in what Boston Police look like. Okay, so to the right of me is the Boston Common. I was here just yesterday, I believe. No, 2 days ago. Park Street Church. So I kind of have an idea where I want to go right now. I'll head this way towards Beacon Hill because many people wanted to see Beacon Hill the other day, but it didn't have enough public restrooms available or the time to do a live stream. Oh, we got the walk signal. All right, we got a walk signal. Let's cross over into the Boston Common. Roma check 75. No snow here yet. Just the snow that's already existing on the ground. Here's the MBTA station. The green line and the red line. The green line is a light rail and the red line is a heavy rail train. But I took the subway in from the Oak Grove station. It's a pretty interesting experience. But here's the Boston Common, where I was before 2 days ago. Over there is the Massachusetts State House. If I head over there, behind it will be Beacon Hill. So we'll head up there. Looks like Bostonian squirrels are afraid of people, unlike the ones in New York City. Laurie asked what happened to the attempt of the live stream yesterday. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there actually, because it was showing that I had full bars of service at the north end, and then when I started it, it was very, very unstable. So I just decided to end the live stream then and there and just record the video instead. African kid saying it's snowing heavily and records snow in New York, and he's in Boston. No sense at all. It does make sense to me because I want to travel and I cannot just rely on the weather, right? I didn't know there's going to be this heavy snow in New York. I'm here in Boston. I'm not waiting around for the weather to get to my conditions in order to do what I need to do. So to me, it makes perfect sense. And you see here, Boston is definitely ready for the snow here. They got this big truck here with a shovel in front. Big salt. And if you would like to see snow in New York City, there's other people who are doing snow videos right now, and also you could check out my past collection of snow videos in New York City. African kids say, why film in Boston and all the action's in New York? I think all the action for me is here. It's all relative, right? But here's the Massachusetts State House. We're gonna go behind the State House and we'll be in the Beacon Hill area. Also, the Massachusetts State House is the start of the Freedom Trail in Boston. Here's a new, I think, Massachusetts Troopers or Park Service. One of many Boston's Dunkin' Donuts. Ed Dunkel asking if Beacon Hill is the oldest part of Boston. I think it's the north end. I think it's the north end. Oh my gosh, I just got pelted with salt from this truck here. Ow, ow, ow. Wow, these salt trucks do not mess around, man. They just spread salt all over the place, even on the sidewalk and everywhere. You don't see New York City doing that. Boston's very much prepared for the snowfall. New York City is not. Mega Drummer 3 with $1. Thank you so much, Mega Drummer 3. Appreciate it very much. At least it's not too cold today. It's still below freezing, but it is not too bad. Here's the back of the Massachusetts State House. They're doing some construction on there. And you're saying why they have 3 salt trucks following each other. I have no idea, but from what my brother tells me, in Boston, they really know how to clear out the snow quickly. Here we are with the snowfall not even here yet, and Boston's already preparing. Look at all this layer of salt here. It's too much. So this might be the Beacon Hill neighborhood. I'm not too sure. I have to check on my map every now and again. In fact, I think it might even be smart for me to put this down so I could check it. I'll put this down, get rid of some of these gloves, because I don't need the heated gloves right now. It's still very warm comparably. Walking commuters here, lived in Alston for a year. Nice. Very nice. So according to Google Maps, I am in Beacon Hill right now. If I just continuing following Durn Street to the left, then I'll hit like the heart of Beacon Hill. But I want to go on Cambridge Street. I think Cambridge Street might be cool, and then I'll make a left onto Charles. All right. Got some old architecture of Beacon Hill here. Actually, this looks cool. Let's go up here. I like to do these sometimes. I have a route in mind, and then all of a sudden I see something that looks cool. I'll be like, oh, let's go this way. And we also get to see the rest of the Boston State House from the rear. I see some flurries coming. David 23, thank you for the 5 New Zealand dollars. Appreciate it. And Natural Born Soul with 5 pounds. Been watching my live since Christmas. Thanks for making us feel better during the pandemic. Oh, you're very welcome. Appreciate it. But the snow is going to come down soon. Take a look at this architecture here. I think it might be neoclassical. Look at this alleyway, wow. You don't see those in New York too often. Frederick Christensen, thank you so much for the DKK 17. Appreciate it. So here's Hancock Street and Myrtle. We're gonna head right in between here. Wow, look at this street here. This is Beacon Hill, folks. I have to say, this reminds me a lot of Brooklyn Heights, which is probably very similar to Beacon Hill because of the name Heights, Hill, or parts of the Greenwich Village. There's more Boston snow removal companies here. Here's how Boston does snow removal. Oh, we got some flurries coming down. It's coming. It's coming. We're getting pelted with salt. Crystal recommends walking the length of Massachusetts Ave into Cambridge. I don't know. I mean, if it keeps snowing really hard here, it might even be worth it for me to live stream for a long time in Boston. But we'll see. I was hoping just to live stream for maybe 2-3 hours and that was it, and then record some more videos after that. So where's this Cheers bar that everyone's talking about? Cheers, is it down this way where I'm walking towards on Myrtle? Cheers on Beacon Streets, 0.4 miles. Wait, that's not it. I don't even see any place called Cheers that's near around here. What? Cheers bar in New Jersey is saying it's 184 feet away? That's not right. Why is Google Maps telling me this? Oh well, whatever. We're getting flurries in Boston. So everyone, this is why it's called Beacon Hill. Look at the sharp descent here. So it's called Bull and Finch instead. All right. I don't follow television or movies, so Bull and Finch. Oh, I see. People are saying it's a block away. It's not a block away. It's more like 10 or 15 blocks away. It's a walk. But I'm not near there right now. I have to say, this is such a charming neighborhood. I really like the design of these streets. Not really the layout though, because the roads here aren't really too smooth. This is Anderson Street. Anderson and Myrtle Streets. And you see why parking is very expensive here, or hard to get, because this is only by permit only. In New York City, you can only park at like meters, and those meters, wait, let me rephrase that. In New York City, you can park on the street, but you can not pay for parking by finding a non-metered parking spot or a metered spot. And sometimes they will have like permit locations, but not like here, where you have like entire blocks just reserved for permit only. I really like the vibe of this neighborhood. So cool. Benjamin, Benny B. Thank you so much for $5. Hello from New Jersey. Enjoy your time in Boston. Stay safe. Appreciate it, Benjamin. Ooh, dead end street. Cool. Oh look, a Segway 9 bot. That's the same scooter I have. Someone just locked it with a cable lock. I love these lamps too. Really nice. I'm glad I came down here because I wouldn't have wandered in here otherwise. Alex Ellie, thank you so much for the €1. Appreciate it very much. Is this a dead end now? Yeah, the flurries are coming down at a constant pace now, if you see it. They're starting to come down. Lucy T with 158 Hong Kong dollars. Thank you very much, Lucy T. At least I can say I was able to be here for the start of the snowstorm in Boston. So this is West Cedar Street and Revere Street. I guess I'll go down to Charles. Charles looks like a wide street, maybe the main street of the neighborhood. Oh, this is very timely here. We have here the Black Heritage Trail, and if anyone's been following, today, February, is Black History Month. So let's go over to the left. I didn't know there was a Black Heritage Trail in Boston. Whoa, look at this. More brick-lined streets, and there's an old-looking post office across the street there. More snow coming down. It's getting heavier. Here's Covett. Here we have the Rug Road Paper Company, established 1982. Vintage Taste, black ink. Here we have Starbucks coffee. Helen's Leather Shop. Adela's Hair Studio. So I wonder if there's a like trail to follow for this Black Heritage Trail, or maybe it's just down the street, and I'm not too certain. Crescent Realty, huh? I got annoyed with a viewer of my channel last month because they thought I was racist for not acknowledging Martin Luther King Day. And I was thinking to myself, like, that's such an ignorant thing to say, to assume that I'm racist because I don't assume a certain day. That's like assuming I'm racist against Chinese for not acknowledging Chinese New Year, or I'm racist against Hispanics and Mexicans for not acknowledging Cinco de Mayo. But whatever, there's going to be those kinds of people out there. But no, I'm not racist. Here we have the Beacon Hill Wines and Spirits Company Limited bottled liquor store. Look at this, wow. Giant wheel. I tell you, wine stores, they always have the best window decorations no matter where I go. It's awesome. Thank you. I can't really pronounce the name, it's so long, but I'll just say it's Rag. Thank you so much for the 210 Indian rupees. Appreciate it very much. This is such a charming street in Beacon Hill. Look at all this snow coming down already. It's coming, folks. Sabi Soto saying I'm missing the blizzard in New York City, but I'm not missing the blizzard in Boston, so there is the flip side of that. Thank you, Malahawk. The Black Heritage Trail is a 1.6 mile walking tour that explores the history of Boston's 19th century African American community who primarily lived on the north slope of Beacon Hill. We got snow. It is coming down. All right, here's Chestnut, and I think Beacon Street is after this. Then I could finally see the Cheers bar. Here's Branch Street. Oh my gosh, I feel for this person standing outside like this. Just a hoodie. Hello. Here's DeLuca's Market. All right, so I'm on Beacon Street on the edge of the Boston Commons. Hopefully we can see this Cheers bar somewhere. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Is it this way or the other way? Let me see. It is to my right. Okay. I noticed these like trucks a lot in the snow. These GTA trucks. I guess they're contracted out from the city to do snow removal and services. Look at this, another GTA truck. I guess we'll go. They got the chirping bird crosswalk signal. You know what? Since I'm next to the Boston Common, after I go to the Cheers bar, I am going to go to Boston Common with all the snow coming down. And I probably should update the video thumbnail once I'm in the Common. Oh, I see it. I see the Cheers flag ahead of me, so okay, so I made a error in my narration. To the left of me is now the Boston Public Garden. The Boston Common is a different park, which is across the street from the Public Garden. And then maybe after the Public Garden, I'll go explore the Back Bay area in the snow in Boston. Here it is, Cheers Pub, Bull and Finch. Inspiration for the TV series. Cheers, established 1895. This is the menu. $24 for a giant Norm burger. Their hamburger is $17. And it's located downstairs. Let's cross over the street here so we can see the facade and also get into the Public Garden. Here it is. I don't get these street lights. Can I go? I guess not. Jessica, you went there a few years ago. It was all right, not the best food. What? This light makes no sense. It turns green going straight, and then it turns red, and the pedestrian signal doesn't even change. Whatever. I'll just cross the way I want to. If I'm not gonna get hit, I'm gonna cross. Just like that woman is. All right, here's the Cheers building. Oh, there was a button across the streets. Pedestrian button right there. Let's see if this thing changes now. Doesn't even chime or anything. There it is. Walk signal. As a New Yorker, I always assume that those buttons don't do anything. You want me to take a selfie with Cheers? I don't even know the significance of it, but all right, let's do it. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Cheers, I'm in front of Cheers. There we go. Here's the Boston Public Garden, founded in 1837. Now I need a thumbnail. Updated thumbnail. And I know exactly the place where I'm gonna take the thumbnail. There's a guy playing hockey on the frozen lake over there. I think some people try to build a snowman here in Boston. Oh yeah, this is the thumbnail right here. Right freaking here will be the thumbnail. This dog here is walking on this lake here. All right, thumbnail time. Let me update this. All right, I just snapped my picture. Just give me a few moments while I open up YouTube Studio and change the thumbnail, because it's a lot better than showing a random picture of the State House. I'll let you see the people skating on the lake while I set this up. Change. Can I even change this thumbnail? Doing stuff on mobile is so much harder and more complicated than it needs to be. I don't think I could change it. Oh well. I'll be stuck with that thumbnail until the live stream ends. All right. Now I won't step into this pond, but maybe I'll just put my feet on it. Here we go. Oh, this is hard actually. If you wanted to, you could actually step on this. I would not recommend it though. because right now it's starting to get freezing. Towards freezing. Yesterday and the day before that, the ground was the outside temperature was very, very cold. But this is solid enough. If you wanted to walk across it, you could probably do it. But I'm not doing it with no one here. Liz saying the pond in Toronto, people were on it and they went through. Uh-oh. I also don't want to do it because I'm carrying so many electronics. If I fall through, there goes all my electronics. I could say goodbye to my gimbal, goodbye to my phone, to a few batteries I have in my backpack, my other phone. Although they're waterproof to some extent, but let's check out the hockey guy. I think the Boston Bruins play at the TD Garden, if I'm not mistaken. That is close by here if I want to walk there, but I'll head over to Back Bay. All right, so if I head over this way, I should be heading towards the Back Bay. And there's a long stretch of greenery there along Commonwealth Avenue that looks pretty neat. So we'll head over there. It's a squirrel gonna go for the almonds. Hello. The squirrels in Boston are people shy. You know, I want to walk over that bridge. That looks really nice. Oh, look at this, folks. If you see water that's not frozen here, then that pond is definitely not safe to go walk across because it is not cold enough to freeze this section. Also, I gotta be careful here. This is all ice. Hey, ducky. Look at this. These ducks are even slipping in the ice. You see it. Patrick Whitefer with 5 pounds. Good memories of Boston. Great to see you. The Action Kid. Love the videos. Appreciate it. I wish I had the duck's feet. I'd be saving so much on walking energy like that. They're like walking like this. Hey, don't laugh at my duck walking. Okay, let's go up here carefully. Look at this. Wow. The Boston Public Garden. That might have to be another highlight for Action Kid Extra. Liz C asking if this is my first time in Boston. First time as an adult, but I've been to Boston several times as a child. Didn't really explore Boston too much other than that. Let's see how the snow accumulation is going. Do I got snow on myself? Jacket, I do. I definitely do. My hat has snow, though you can't see it too much. Actually, this is a great time to come to Boston. Now I get to see it in the snow. This is what people want to see, right? Boston, it's up north, it's cold, you want snow. I'd say I made a good decision leaving New York City for Boston right now, because the snow is definitely coming now. See Medina 238 with $5. You would have had some crazy content for Black and Shout today in New York City. LOL, enjoying my Boston walk. Well, now I have some crazy content in Boston, so it goes both ways. It's not going to be as strong as New York City, but at least I got some snow, right? I wonder who this statue is. To me, it looks like George Washington, like the one in Union Square, New York City. Oh yeah, it is Washington. You see it. Washington. John PS 30 $4.99. The flurries are more and more visible. I see them. Not really sticking to the ground just yet. And here's Commonwealth Avenue. I'm entering the Commonwealth Avenue Mall. Randall Mattel with $10. Good touring in Boston. Thanks, Action Kid. Thank you, Randall Mattel. Oh, this is beautiful. Whoa. This Commonwealth Mall. These pigeons are taking turns. Oh! Gave me a jump scare there. Wow. You know what this reminds me a lot of? When I went to Mexico City, it reminds me of the Paseo de la Reforma. Because they had a park right in the middle where you can walk and streets on either side. But this is the Back Bay area of Boston now. AR where it's $5. 2 white swans live in that lagoon you were walking over. Not sure if they are there at the moment. Great videos and work. Well, appreciate it very much. Oh, this is Alexander Hamilton, born in the island of Nevis. West is faded. West Indies. Amtrak Productions asking I should still bring my bicycle next time. About that, I do have a Blue Bikes Pass. That's Boston's bike share program. I still can check out a bike from the day pass that I got yesterday up until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But it's very similar to City Bike in New York City. Nick Dergutsovaski. I'm really sorry pronouncing your last name. Thank you for the €1. Motorman, will I be out in the height of the storm later today to show the blizzard? I probably will. I'll even make some other videos on my Black and Shadow channel that's devoted to extreme weather walks. Anyway, I don't think I'll keep walking on this Commonwealth Mall anymore because basically it's like a sheet of ice over here and I don't want to trip and fall. Instead, I'll head over to the more touristy area of the Back Bay. Down this way, I believe. Yeah, I see a Nordstrom rack very close to me, like 4 or 5 blocks. These buildings here, they remind me somewhat of like Upper East Side, Park Avenue. But nice to see the Commonwealth Avenue. And what do we have here? Gorgeous looking church. Not sure what church this is. And we got here the Public Alley 437. Oh, here is a street that I'm familiar with, Newbury Street. I was watching a few like information guides on Boston where to go, and Newbury Street was one of them in the Back Bay. Oh, I see why. This is like Madison Avenue of New York City. Van Cleef and Arpels, Rolex, Brooks Brothers, aka the high money expensive area, retail district. That's why. No rack saying Newberry Street is spendy. I can tell that already, just looking left and right. Here's Brooks Brothers. And over here there's RH Boston. Don't know what RH stands for, but the tiny text below it says the gallery at the Historical Museum of Natural History. I know Boston has several nice museums. Oh, RH is Restoration Hardware. Here we've got Boylston Streets. Take a look at this. There's the Berkeley. And where was that Nordstrom rack I saw earlier on Google Maps? Oh, it's right here to the right. Albert Sancho, $2. Did I see those nice triple-decker homes in Boston? Triple-decker homes. I didn't see those yet. Thank you, Keycorn, with €4.49. Appreciate it very much. It also seems like a mini financial district, maybe, because you have Bank of America there, Citizens Bank, Merrill Lynch, which is owned by Bank of America. So let me see how far I want to walk down on the Back Bay. Maybe I'll walk all the way to the Prudential Center or to Fenway. That might even be cool. Yeah, let's go to Fenway Park. Here's that Nordstrom rack I was telling you about there. Nordstrom rack. And here is another fancy building called 500 Boylston. Take a look at the fancy design of this one. You know what? I don't really see the snow coming down that much anymore. RJU Jones saying they're closing the New York City subway today at 2 p.m. They're closing it entirely? They're not even doing the underground stations anymore? That's crazy. Wowee. Take a look at this church. There's TD Bank. Nancy's saying only the above ground will be closed. That's what I figured, because the subway always runs in New York City, and during snowstorms they always close the above ground stations, not the underground ones. If I was in New York City right now, I'll probably be making videos there and live streaming just like here. We got some eating places now. Finagle Bagel and Yamato 2 Japanese restaurant, as well as a smash burger.
Ne olur hayat normların burada zaten.
Now there's Clover Food Labs. Oculus Nexus saying eating place is called a restaurant. Not all the time. Food trucks are also eating places. Look at this structure over here. I don't know what that is. A believer used to work at 500 Boston. Very nice. Library of the City of Boston, built by the people and dedicated to the advancement of learning. That's a huge library. Kind of reminds me of the New York Public Library, except does it have a back? Huge library. And now we have Dartmouth Street. A lot of churches around here. So we got the transit system here, the Green Line. These are the trolley trains. Let me just reorient myself and see how far away I am. All right, I can walk to the Prudential Center. It's not too far away from here. Exploring New England. You don't think the heavy stuff's supposed to fall until 4 or 5. Seems like it. Liz is asking if I'll ride the transit system. That might not be a bad idea, because I did ride the transit system in here. Here's the Old South Church in Boston. Let's go into the transit system. I have an unlimited card. All right, I don't know which one I'm gonna take, but I do know that photos and videos are allowed on the MDTA. I looked at it earlier, so I shouldn't be getting any trouble from the employees here or security. All right. I think I have service underground too. Well, there's a train here already.
Transit Boston
Charlie ticket. Oh. Oh, I missed it. Oh well. Oh, the next one's in 1 minute. All right. Oh, and I coordinated with this. All right, let's get on.
Safe coverings are required on MVCA vehicles and in spaces.
Don't know where I'm going, but this is the light rail, green line.
Stop Prudential.
Safe coverings are required on MVCA vehicles and in spaces.
Hello. Next stop is Prudential. Okay, I wanted to go there anyway. Prudential. Perfect. And best thing about the Boston subway system, you have service underground for the most part, I think. I heard the Boston transit system, they're the only public transit system to operate all 5 modes of transportation. Heavy rail, light rail, bus rapid transit, local bus, and commuter rail. 5 different services. I think we're here, Prudential.
Entering Prudential. Doors will open on the right.
All right, that was quick. That was the light rail. Thank you, Qatari Strobo with $5. Thank you, Pasta Cone 1985 for the €1. Appreciate it. Really cool, right? Underground light rail. And also the Silver Line, I think there's an underground bus, which kind of really strange to me, but it works. Alright, so to get out of the station, I need to use my Charlie card. And you do one of these. Just tap it on the side here and I'll let you out. Alright, Prudential Center. I have a 7-day pass, so I can take the train as much as I want, or the bus. Nick's saying I don't need a tap to get out. It's motion sensor. It is? The last one I took, the orange train, I had to tap it. That was kind of weird. How much was the pass? It was $22.50 for 7 days. All right, so I don't know where the F I am right now, but Huntington and West Newtown streets. But where's this Prudential Center now? Oh, I'm right under it. It says right here, Prudential Center. Well, that was pretty cool. All right, now I think we can walk to Fenway now. Directions, where do I go? It's 17 minutes from here, this way. Here we got the Cheesecake Factory. Lisa Kohler asking what's the Prudential Center. I know it's some kind of arena or sports venue, but I'm not really too like into that kind of stuff, so I'm not sure what's in the Prudential Center, but the building's here. Just kind of wandering the city, seeing where everything is. Here it is, Prudential Center. Ron saying it has nothing to do with sports. It's only food court and shopping. TD Bank is the sports arena. Okay, I know TD Garden is where the Celtics play. I don't know if that's the same arena for the Boston Bruins, the hockey team. But Fenway Park is the baseball team. Well, the snow picked up again. Greg Ranger saying the Prudential Center has an observatory. You know, I was reading about that. I think the Prudential Center is on the border of the Back Bay neighborhood, and there was an observatory there. It was supposed to be very good, like on the 50th floor, but they closed it in like May of 2020 because the property owner didn't extend their lease. I would have loved to go up there and see like Boston from a bird's eye view. It's kind of like going up to the Empire State Building as a tourist, but probably it's not as nice. All right, I think I'm on the hotel block now. If you can't tell, we got Sheraton there, Hilton across the street. But as far as Fenway Park goes, I don't know if I'm still on the right track. Yeah, I think I am. I just go straight. And then I'll hit the Fenway Garden Society and then Fenway Park. Perfect. Man, they've got some big skyscrapers here in Boston, I should say tall ones. And let me take a break here before I go in, because I know I'll probably be out for a while, and also take a sip of water. So, gotta remember to hydrate. Always important. And now for my charger. Just plug this in here. Also, my lips a little dry. Let me get my lip balm out. All right, good. And now, where is my power bank? It's underneath. All right, I got 45% battery left, so that's not bad, but if I'm gonna be out here for longer, I need a power source. So might as well get that done early. And let me just adjust this. Put this over here. I think we're good. Hopefully this doesn't become crooked. It could, or straighten itself out. So, let's see. I still need to move it over to the right. Good. Look at this. Everywhere I go, there's salt spreaders in Boston. Hey, look at this. This street ends in a Dunkin' Donuts. How'd I knew that was gonna happen? How'd I know that was gonna happen? I think I'll end this live stream at Fenway Park. And maybe I'll start it up again if the snow starts really getting heavy, but I want to do some videos of like different neighborhoods and places in Boston until then, as well as get something to eat. Here we've got St. Cecilia streets. But at least I started this live stream just to show people that it's not snowing so crazy in Boston just yet, even though New York City is getting whomped in snow right now. But maybe it will be heavier later on. Oh, here's Massachusetts Ave. Maybe I will go here after I finish recording at Fenway, or this live stream at Fenway. I'll walk Massachusetts Ave because this is a pretty popular street. All right. I gotta go up this way now and then to the left to reach Fenway. Dutch saying, don't forget the Fenway Garden Society. You want me to go there? It's close by. It's this way. If I go this way, I'll head to the Fenway Garden Society, and then I'll probably see the stadium from there. I don't think this is the Back Bay neighborhood anymore. I'm not sure what this is considered as. Tim McCool saying, I'm in the Fenway neighborhood now. It's actually called Fenway? Okay. So we have the park named Fenway Park. We've got the Fenway, what is it, Nature Society? Garden Society. And then we have the neighborhood of Fenway. That's confusing. Definitely confusing. This still kind of reminds me of Beacon Hill a little bit. Fenway Garden Society. Which way now? Looks like I make a right and then I make another left. Dill923 guns, have I been recognized by people in Boston yet? Only my brother. No other people have recognized me in Boston yet. Here's the Berklee College of Music. And the Massachusetts Historical Society, 1154 Boylston. Fenway Garden Society is in front of me. So we got to see a few very nice public parks today. The Boston Common, the Boston Public Gardens, and now this one. Thank you, Rocks and Robles, for the $3.99. Appreciate it very much. Boston Conservatory. Beautiful architecture here in Boston. It's a very walkable city for sure. Let's not make the same mistake again. Even that button sounds ancient. Another snow truck. Alright. Fenway Garden Society. John Boyle O'Reilly, poet, patriot, and orator. Oh, there's a staircase going down there. Let's head down. Where is Fenway Stadium? I don't see it. I don't think I'll walk down here because it kind of looks treacherous on this staircase. Maureen Shea, thank you so much for $4.99. Love the walks. Appreciate it very much. What do we got here? Got a dirty river. Chasing Chinsters on, my brother saying New York got hit earlier with the snow. Boston's snow emergency is going until tomorrow night. This is the Back Bay Fence. Am I headed the right way? Yes, I am. I'll just follow Boylston Street and I'll pretty much get there. I believe you're saying I'm close enough to eat dinner at your house. I think I'm good. Thanks to the offer though. L Swift saying, when's the snow supposed to start? It's already starting, but it's not really coming down at the rate that people are expecting it to. So Fenway's behind all these buildings. It's hidden. Roxanne Para, thank you for the $4.99 rad walk. Appreciate you. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. MP1-ish. Snow has started here in Massachusetts about 15 minutes from me. Oh boy. I don't know. We might have a lot of snow soon. Aston Grenfall at 5 pounds. Love my live streams. Appreciate it. Maybe I'll do a black and shadow video. Yes.
You actually did?
That's me, yeah.
Yeah, man, I watch
What's
the
up?
videos all the time.
Hey,
My
wow.
family watches it.
Awesome, man.
Actually, they're watching right now. They told me you were
Really?
Yup.
That's crazy. The first person to recognize me here in Boston. You want a selfie or anything?
Huh?
You want a selfie or anything?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Be like, hey. All right.
All right, man.
Take care, man.
All right, you too.
That was cool. Wow. I think he rushed out of there with the skateboard just to greet me. Wait a second. Oh, traffic goes this way. Fenway coming up. You know what? I'll go this way and then I'll cross that way. Seems better. Yes, sir. 5075. Thank you, sir, for the 20 loonies. Appreciate it very much. There's Fenway, and I heard that Fenway Park is the oldest baseball stadium still in its original building. Is that right? There it is, Fenway Park. These crossing signals are so weird. Some of them are modern, some of them are outdated and old. Here we are, Fenway Park. We're going to the ball game in the snowstorm in the winter. Here we got a CVS pharmacy there. You know what I might do? I might even go into the CVS and see if I can get a sole liner for this boot, just to make it more comfortable to walk around, because these boots are getting a little bit tricky to walk around. It's starting to hurt my feet. Here it is, Gate B, Fenway Park. Kids entrance over there. Lorraine Pro at $5. Thank you, Lorraine. So is there anything interesting around this stadium, or should I just stick around this side? Teammates. What's in the kids entrance? Nothing. Under construction, you can't go in there. But there's the kids concourse, and you can see the Red Sox logo. This snow is coming down now. Like, seriously. All right, let me go to CVS, get some soles, and I'll get back to everyone later, whether it's another live stream or some black and shadow videos I think might be in order right now. I might even take the train back to the downtown area, Boston Common, Faneuil Hall, and start recording there in the snow. That might be good for a black and shadow video. For those of you who don't know, Black and Shadow is my other channel where I post extreme weather walks and I don't talk. I gotta see where the T is over here, which is the public transit system. I think it's on the other side of Fenway. I could take that back into Boston Common. All right, folks, I'm gonna end this live stream here. Thanks for joining in on this walk through Boston. The snow's starting to come down. Maybe I'll have some cool snow videos for you later. But give a thumbs up if you like this stream. I'm gonna go get some new soles and then get something to eat and then go film. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.